Hi, good evening and welcome to the G Spot here on Joy Prime. We are live on channel 281 on DSTV. You can always be part of the show on Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Now, if you just joined in and you've never watched this show before, it's a show that gives, both the feminine and masculine voices or tell you what they think about social issues. We give the females the opportunity to speak, then the men also get their chance, and then all together we get to judge, and definitely we find a compromise. Today we're going to be talking about publicity stunts. Now, in the course or the quest to be very relevant in this saturated showbiz industry is very, very daunting. Some people have tried all the acclaimed forms of promotion, but still find it very difficult to get the attention of you who matter to them. Now, they've also tried, to devise other means, including creating or strategically putting up something that is not real just so that they can buy your attention. Do you get amused when you finally find out that you were actually deceived by their deeds, or you think that it's acceptable, this is show business, you show what you don't even have just for the business, or you're one of those who think that we need to regulate the system, we need to abolish these kind of things? Publicity Stunt is what we are discussing. My makeup is by She Bridal, and it's spelled SHEI_bridal, so BRIDAL. That's her handle on Instagram. However, you can call her 055-8611-842, 055-8611-842, and you can see we are at a new location. We are at the home of Quality Furniture. This is Furniture City, located close to the Flower Pot Roundabout. You can find them if you're heading towards the Spinks Road, they are ahead, and if you're heading from the Spinks Road to the roundabout, you find them before the roundabout. They are on your right hand side if you're from the Spinks Road. If you're heading to the Spinks Road, they will be on your left hand side, and you can find Quality Furniture here. If you want a great setup for your home, Furniture City is the place to be. I introduce to you my guest in no particular order. Now, Yazzi, as we know her to be called, for those of you who fell in love with her on the ABS show, yes, she's planning something private for herself, but Yazzi used to be on the ABS show. She's an entrepreneur. She has sugar-coated clothing line. She sells clothes. You see what she's wearing. Absolutely beautiful, and it's from her closet, so you can visit her. She has a shop here in Ghana. Go online, it's at Sugar Coated, and you definitely will find some goodies there to choose from. Also with Yazzi is Kisa Gbekle, and she has been trending lately for some comments. Maybe it was a publicity stunt, you never know, for some comments she made about dancehall artist Shatawale. You're welcome, ladies, once more. So let's talk about publicity stunts. We've had a lot of people share their opinion about it, but have you tried that before? Was the Shatawale one a publicity stunt?
I don't really like to talk about Shatta and I.
Why? You talked about it openly, about, the one night stand and all that, but was it a publicity stunt?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, so it
was an interview, it was just a simple question. He asked, would you want to have a one-night stand with him? And I'm like, I don't mind. I would love to.
So it wasn't something you did for attention?
For attention. I've passed that level. I started doing that when I was that was 2013, when I used to sing. I don't know if you know about that. I used to sing, and I used to do a lot of things I don't think I'm proud of. And that was when I was doing those things for that attention.
You don't think you're proud of, including what?
I was doing everything, nudity, doing always in the newspapers, those days news, One Daily Guide, I'm always on TVs, radios, whilst I'm in my room sleeping. I don't even have what to eat, but I'm trending everywhere.
But all those were efforts you were putting together to get relevant.
To get relevant.
So they are not really you.
Nah, that was not really
That's
me.
also a stunt.
So that was then. That's why I said I've passed that level now. So the Shatta's own it is not a stunt.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yazzi, you've tried a stunt before?
No, I've never. Maybe I need to try a publicity stunt so I can get to 1 million
like you
followers.
Walk naked, or you what are you likely to do?
I don't know. Walk naked. Is that really? Does that really surprise
Nudity
people?
sells. Kisa can tell you.
That doesn't work in Ghana for Ghana market. I don't think does it.
Kisa just told you she used to go nude and she was always on.
Really, it works. I don't know. I don't know if I could go nude.
No, you know, the
You
kids
know,
are,
of course, you said that you're not proud
I'm
of it. Yeah,
I don't think you should go naked for the gram. Or I always talk about it. I don't think it's the best. Yeah.
But what do you make of the fact that people indulge in this art just for the eyeballs?
I think publicity stunt is very vital if you're an entertainer. Like, if you're in any type of showbiz business, I think a perfect example would be the Kardashians. I mean, they're like the best real-life publicity stunt. I mean, from Kim's sex tape to Kylie's lip injections to her makeup company, they are a publicity stunt. Their whole lifestyle is a publicity stunt, and it's made them multimillionaires. So,
but how does it work here in Ghana? Are we ready to accept people? Because like she said in the past, I'm sure if you ask her, she'll tell you the kind of backlash she had.
Not even backlashes. In this life, I think you need to let your conscience, you know, talk to you. You need to listen to your inner voice. I feel if you're on the, like on TV, people can listen to you. People can listen to your voice and follow you. They'll take you as a role model. I think you should give them something they should learn to become good. You don't have to lead them astray.
But is it your business to groom
it
somebody's child?
It is your business. Because you're on the internet.
I disagree. I'm sorry.
No, hold on. They are looking at us, you know that. We have followers. I remember those days. People go like, I'm your role model. They'll go and take my naked pictures, graded, and they'll take the same thing and send it to me and tag me. I'm like, I'm leading them astray. I don't think I'll be happy seeing my children do the same thing.
But Yazzi doesn't agree, and a lot of people do not agree.
Because she's, you know, American Ghanaian. You know, I'm away. And my mom wouldn't be happy with that.
Okay, we'll come back to how the parental thing plays, but you do not agree that, you know, you're supposed to be grooming people's children through what you wear and your behavior and all that.
Yeah, I'm a parent, first of all.
Yeah,
so I don't think that I should let TV... My son's favorite person is like maybe LeBron James, for example. I'm not supposed to let LeBron James raise my kid. I raise my kid. I instill in my kid the values that I want him to have. I show my kid what I want him to see on the internet, what I want him to see on TV. Of course, when they go to school, they're going to they're going to learn different things. But I believe that if you instill the right things in a child, even through the negative things, they will know what to pick out and what not to pick out. I don't think that it's Philip McAfee's job to tell me what I should do with my body. I don't think it's your job. I think you do what works for you and I do what works for me.
It depends on our instincts.
The instinct thing will come to play, but let's still remain with the issue of publicity stunts. You said that it was vital, that if you're in show business, it's vital. Kisa, if it was that vital, how come some people don't do it, yet they are relevant?
They are very relevant. They are way respected than people that pull out those stunts. I'm telling you.
How come? How come some others have tried several times, but still?
There was a conversation I had with one of our superstars, right? She's that big. She's so naughty in movies and everything, but like at the outside of the movie industry, she's one of the decent women. She said, if you want to be respected in the society, let's leave America out of this. We are talking about African culture.
But Yazzi is always here, so she knows what is going on.
Cool.
She's a fancy, actually.
And I was actually born in Sekendi, Takoradi.
Okay.
So I am a Ghanaian.
Okay, so
I get it.
If you really want to be respected, I know people that are so bad. They can do like they can maybe be dating like 10 men, but their outfit tells you that they are innocent. Probably they don't even have a boyfriend.
But that is their publicity stunt.
No,
their publicity stunt. Their publicity stunt is putting out a
something
positive.
that someone told me. Just hold on. But then you are very good. You're wearing, maybe you're always showing body and everything. They see you like, oh, this person is bad. It's the appearance that counts. So I would love, for me, I think the appearance counts a lot. So, and a good image counts a lot because you don't know who is watching. I remember I was interviewing somebody on my show. The person was like, I had this endorsement because of this. So anything you are doing, someone is watching you, whether you're in entertainment or not. Any single thing you're doing.
But this is somebody who has tried several times. They've gone through the promotions, the print media, electronic, you know, just to get their good works out there.
Is the person a musician?
So they're musicians. Look, I've heard of the story of an actress back in the day. Back in the day, there was an actress we were told, and this story, I don't know if it's true, but they said it was a publicity stunt, that she wore a waist trainer and she fainted at a mall. I don't know if you heard that story back in the day.
I thought it was publicity.
Exactly. But we got to, I know the name of this person. I personally went to Google to find out who this lady is, why, you know, a thing like that.
So it worked for her.
Exactly. And now she's a big name. So there are people who might have tried all these traditional, you know, forms of putting their works out there, but it never works. But one stunt. Well,
I know a lot. I know a lot of people in Ghana that are on the big. If you're in the showbiz, they're on the big brands in Ghana that they don't do any publicity stunts, and they are doing so well.
See,
so let's go to America.
I'm Ghanaian. Me a fancy. Okay, me fake hindi takra. They make a fancy 100%. So don't say American because I'm Ghanaian.
Right, that's fine.
I want to reference to what you said, right? Which I agree that in Africa, unfortunately. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, your image is very important to put on a goody two shoes.
Right.
You know, in Africa, we don't like too much sexy things, racy things. So a lot of our entertainers and our celebrities put out this really, really goody images that are not them. You know, like we all know what really goes on. And that is their publicity stunt. Their publicity stunt is to wake up every day, put a Bible verse on Instagram, every Sunday it's still a type of publicity stunt. And that's the key to publicity stunts is that they have to be well planned, well managed, and you have to see it through. It's not all publicity stunts that are going to be a one-day thing like, oh yeah, she fainted and then through that she became famous. Just do that one thing only. They have to be thought out, they have to be planned, and then they have to be continuously going.
All right, so Yazzi and Kisa have shared the opinion, first opinion on publicity stunts. We'll have the men join us. When they're done, all four of them will come back with the opinion. That's when a lot of people get to enjoy the battle of the sexes because, you know, the feminine perspective and also the masculine perspective. So we'll be back with two gentlemen, Kobby and then the man who has nothing but has a lot of things, Fameye. Stay tuned.
You know, I can say something that's a stunt, but then problem behind said I knew that.
Came to ask me if I can possibly put out the story after that he's gay.
Welcome back. So you heard from Yazzi and Kisa Gbekle. Now it's time for the young men to share the opinion on publicity stunts. This is an industry thing. A lot of people do it in the industry. I don't know. Kobby is CEO of KobbyNews.com. He writes, I'm sure he's had encounters with some of these stars who need to plan with him or who he advises. I don't know, he'll tell us. And then the new sensation, Fameye, the guy who sang Nothing I Get. And there's a remix of that. Is it available yet or you're still working on it? So with Medical and Article 1.
Article 1,
yes.
Kwame Eugene.
Oh, Kwame Eugene also is on that. Okay, so that song was a hit already. Now, with all these big names, what was the next for hits? Zehita. I don't know whether there's anything correct, but shouts to Furniture City. Now, if you want to have quality furniture, the place to be is Furniture City to shop. Now, visit their showroom. It's located on the Spinkston Road. It's furnished with ultra-modern office furniture for your selection. For quality furniture, think no other place. It's Furniture City, located a minute drive from Flower Pot, and you can reach them on 0244 213333. So 0244 2133 or on 054 0314 948. 054 0314 948 is a number to reach Furniture City on. So Kobby and Fameye. So let's come to publicity stunts.
Okay.
You've written for a lot of people. Has there been a time where you sat down with them, say, let's do this strategically. Let's say that you did this, you did that, and plan and put it out there so that we just get you the attention of the media?
Not really. I think that a lot of them came to me to have that story, but I declined. I remember, I won't disclose his name, but he came to ask me if I can possibly put out the story after that he's gay. And for me, I said, hey, you have good talent. You have to really work hard and get your name out there properly than to ride on it. I mean, earlier on, the ladies were going back and forth. And one of the things that I feel is necessary is longevity. You understand? And in our culture, one lady was, making reference to America. This is not America, please. She should come back again. This is Africa.
So she'll come back and join you soon. Then
yes,
you can have
I'm really expecting her to really come back. And so this is our culture. This is where we are coming from. And so we believe, everything that we do, culture is attached to it.
But we're looking for money. It's show business. It's supposed to be a money-making venture.
Of course, but you see, let's look at people like Obrafo. Let's look at people who, like Ochame Kwame. These guys are still in the system because their names are not really attached with negative stuff. And
well,
of course,
but if we go into it, there will be excepts that will pick. But let's hold it there. Let me hear Fameye before I come back to you. Fameye, you know, I'm sure as a young talent, as you said, when you decided to put your song out, you at a point thought that, oh, I could just go and say I've collabed somewhere or something, and just for the people to know that, you know, Fameye is in the system.
No, honestly, I haven't had that mindset before. But talking about music and then our music industry for now, I think publicity stunts are kind of important because me, for instance, observing the Ghanaian music industry, your music alone can't make you relevant. And so you need to make news and then other stories. Personally, I think the positive ones will be the best. For me, I will not associate myself with negative publicity.
But I thought they say that negative news sells. Positive news.
That's my personal opinion. That's what I'm saying. And so if other people do it negatively, that one is their own cup of tea.
But it's just short-lived. Maybe
that's for them.
You won't try.
Because everyone can do that.
But you said your music alone cannot make you survive.
No, so you need like those kind of things. But if it's necessary, I'll do it. But it wouldn't be negative. That's what I'm trying to say.
What do you describe as negative?
You know, I can say something that's a stance, but then problem behind said I know that.
Like what? For instance, when you made the comment that you used to, did you say you used to sweep or you used to serve medical or
no, the Black Awareness? It was true. Way back in SS, I think I was informed too. Sammy Black was working on Black Avenue by then. He was the personal engineer for D Black, and so he was a tight friend.
It wasn't a stance.
No, not at all. But why would I say I was sweeping a studio? I wouldn't do that. And I had pictures, the old pictures there. Now it's Black Avenue with DJ Breezy. No, Breezy was like a small boy there by then. He wasn't working. He was just a DJ, mixing for D Black and all. Sammy Black was the main engineer at Black Avenue Music. And so I was kind of surprised when the news came out. Like Joey said that he can't send a total stranger. Because that was 4 years ago when Chris Brown came to Ghana. They were going to perform this song, Alaji, with D Black and then Joey B. You know Joey B is very tall. And so they were performing with Jalabia. And the Jalabia Joey got was very short. And so Sammy Black contacted me, said, made them on street. And so I should get him like Jalabia and then a height bear. And so I bought it for him, and then he gave me the money. It was 50 cedis, but he gave me 40 cedis. Or the money because he didn't know the price, and I felt, say, oh, my thought I'm a superstar, no money 40 cedis. I for not ask himself, it beat me. You understand? Booking out to
because he said because when they came to say that they didn't know you and blah blah blah.
And recently, General J posted a video of me on Instagram, and I saw a comment by Dubla. He said, "Wait, I think I know this guy. Look at this."
But we'll come to how you felt about that, because it looked me. I thought it was a stunt.
You see,
I thought it was a stunt
because it was true. I didn't feel bad, but I felt bad at a certain point because my fans thought say, and my new fans thought say, "Are you new guy when you come way over vibe?" No, if I could do something like that, not say I was sweeping or buying Burkina for an artist. It's true. I mean, we hustle, we best studios, but when him say, "Yeah."
Baby, we're doing. Sammy, Kobby, sorry. In your writings, when somebody sends you a story, for instance, I'm sure when I talked about the celebrity some years ago who wore waist trainer, did you hear that story?
Yeah, sure.
You also heard that story. You know, a story like that, would you automatically feel that it's a stunt, or you say, okay, yeah, it's a story that is trending, so let's post it?
Like I should post it? No. For me, no. For me, I don't go by that method.
But would you automatically know that it's a stunt?
Yes, of course.
How would you? Somebody is wearing waist trainer, she's suffocated, and then she fainted. So how will you know that?
It is very difficult to really deduce that this is a stunt or something. But I mean, generally, for me, I think that we have merit and demerit. You understand? people go it in a very good way, and it helps them. You can't do anything. You can't do anything about it. But
you help in promoting such stories. That's what I want to know. Like as somebody who writes, you also help in putting out such stories. So the story is trending, and it's trending. Stunts cry is trending. So let's put it out.
Not really. That's what I'm saying. That for me, I do a lot of research before I put out content. I do a lot of research before I put. I did one story that really went viral, and people even got thought that it was a stunt. A story. I always feel bad trying to talk about it, but I think that for the purpose of this discussion, I'll talk about it. Kwame Eugene, Confusion, when he came out that he had stolen the song, I broke that story out, and I had a lot of banter with Richie and Kwame Eugene going back and forth the fact that why that song. People even thought that Kwame Eugene or Links had contacted me to even put out that story. Genuinely, it was a research that I did, and I realized that okay, so there's a connection between this.
Song and then is
yes,
it Diabite or something?
Yes, from Mali. So it just came out. So for me, I don't just go by the fact that it is trending. So let's just hoop up and just go for it and just make it trend. No, I personally make sure that I do my research to make sure it is very authentic before I just put it out.
All right, so it's time for the battle of the sexes. Let's Yazzi, who everybody has been referring to as American, she's Ghanaian, like told she's from Second Takrady, and Kisa Gbekle join the men, and let's battle it out. Publicity Stunt. Are we trying to abolish it? Would we ever get it regulated? Is it even possible? How do we begin to differentiate, what is a stunt and what is not? We are back after the break. Welcome to the segment where most people love because they get to hear the battle of sexes or see these folks battle the ideas out. We are talking Publicity Stunt. If you just tuned in, this is the G Spot on Joy Prime, channel 281 on DSTV. Now we're coming to you from the premises of Furniture City. Now visit Furniture City for all your home furniture, office furniture and decor. Now check them out at their new office. There's a showroom furnished with ultra-modern office furniture for your selection. For quality furniture, think no further. Contact Furniture City. They have the best. Now, locate them on the Spinks Road, close to the Flower Pot roundabout. It's just a minute drive from the Flower Pot roundabout. Or you can call them on 0244 2133333. So 0244 21-333, and also on 054 031 4948 054 031 4948. Furniture City, your home of quality furniture. So this topic is publicity stunts. I have wanted to try one. I don't know about them. I think Yazzi says she's not thought about it. Kisa, have you thought about it? First, let's introduce them again. So to my extreme left is Yazzi. Yazzi is the CEO of Sugar Coater. She's an entrepreneur. She used to be on the ABS show. In case you've chanced on it on YouTube, that is Yazzi, the loudmouth. That's what a lot of people call her. But she trips in and out. She stays in the United States of America. But she's Ghanaian, she's from Second Takrady. The next to Yazzi is KobbyChaiNews.com CEO, Kobby Kyei. He's close to the Sac Nation. He's a Sac native, but he's an influential blogger as well. And then we have Kisa Gbekle, who is an actress, businesswoman. She is into wristwatches. I almost said the latest SM fan. And then also she started a new show. It's called The Business of Entertainment with Kisa Gbekle. And then the man who has nothing I get, but he's got a lot, from his shoes to his hair. That this is the man who is training now, Fameye. And then myself, my name is Mzgee. So Publicity Stunt, you said you've never thought of it. Have you tried? Yeah, she said when she was younger. So she said, so the guys, how come men never try these things?
Like me personally?
No, but you've been writing, you personally, from your experience as a writer and all that.
Because I don't embrace that.
You don't embrace it. But in the industry, mostly it's women who do these stunts.
Yes, of course. And
why?
I don't know that. Women will always want to trend on. Women want the hype. Ladies always want to be, trending always. You understand?
Is it because with the women we don't have substance or something? Because if we had something we're selling,
Yes, I mean, and so sometimes the question I ask myself, if you are busy shooting, making your money somewhere, I don't think that you'll be doing stunts for people to, one, insult you or be talking trash about you. I mean, example, Nadia Boy, very distant, who don't always want to have any stunt around her. And that's a woman I really respect. You understand?
Making it his height.
Yes,
No.
very respected.
Is it recently, or you want to say even back? So most of the
No,
time,
I mean,
these
from
stunts
the-
are
No,
for...
but those days there was not stunts, you know.
Yes.
The jackies, the
Can I
tennis
say
stunts.
something? And I love Nadia. Nadia is amazing. You say she hasn't done publicity stunts, right? But Nadia went into hiding, or I shouldn't say hiding, we didn't see so much of her. And then she popped up on Mother's Day with a lovely video of her beautiful family. She had 4 kids and we didn't even know. And the girl she doesn't even look like she had 1 kid.
And so you mean that's a stunt?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a stunt or not. I'm not saying that it was a publicity stunt. But someone else sitting somewhere would be like, it was some publicity stunt. Somebody might think, we didn't see this beautiful lady for 3-4 years. All of a sudden she has 4 kids. Wow, how did she do it? And even if it's not a publicity stunt, it's viral news. Like, people want to hear about it.
But it's not
So-
a stunt. That's her life.
I think
But
let's
that is
I think let's be clear here. When we say stunt, you understand? It can be positive. I mean, it could also be
Negative, exactly. And I wanted to get to that because when you were talking, you were assuming that me referring to publicity stunt being vital means negative.
But of
when
course,
I never,
I mean, when we come to our territory,
can
when
I
we-
finish, please, hon?
Okay, sure.
Thank you. I never specified. I never said positive or negative. There are different kinds of publicity stunt, but it is very important because
But
to
you
be
spoke about the
entertainer.
Kardashians.
Okay, so let's forget about the Kardashians. Since we're in Ghana, we can use someone like Shatta. And I love Shatta. I'm a big Shatta fan. And let's be honest, how many artists in Ghana, male, are able to get as far as Shatta? Not a lot. But Shatta does a lot of very smart, calculated publicity stunts, except for maybe the very recent one. Maybe that wasn't so smart. But it's helped his career a lot. And by it helping his career, it helps the people around him. It helps Ghana. It helps dancehall. It helps out.
Sure, and so it comes with both negative and positive.
Yes.
As well. I mean, it will bring him money, showbiz. But then again, Shatta could be losing fans as well. You understand? Losing fans and all that. And I've read countless comments from his own page, his own SM fans saying that we are disappointed in you. You shouldn't have done that. So for me, I wouldn't
So
advise
it
my
goes to
artists
tell
to go into
that, that sometimes the stunts do not go as planned.
Yes. And so it can even affect the business people you're even working with. Recently, I mean, if let's say Storm Energy Drink is working with Shatta Wale, they can even get pissed like,
No,
yo.
Shatta, no, that on record, Shatta says they love that his attitude.
They say
That's
they
why
love
they
that
I don't
sang.
want to comment.
You know,
I just want to be quiet.
See,
Surprised
she
about
got me
Shatta.
confused. I want to ask, if the story is true, is it a stunt?
no, you know, a stunt is something that is strategic. So it could be
No, 'cause she
true.
was-
It could be true, like you say, it could be true, but it's a strategy. You might keep it to yourself for a while.
You're talking about Nadia, why, like, she got lost for like 3 years and then she came back with a baby.
babies.
That's true. She has a baby.
Yeah,
So
but it was still
there's
very,
nothing stunt
it was
about
still
this.
a very intelligent, strategic plan for her not
not
to
to
show it
expose them,
and then
but-
exposed it on one Mother's Day, and
But
it went
depends on when you
viral.
want to let the
Because-
public know about your kids.
Because if we all would have known about it from day one, that Mother's Day, her post wouldn't have gone viral.
Do we need to
But
know?
because we all didn't
Well,
know,
when people follow
Do we
you,
need
they want
to
to know a
know?
lot of things about you.
she
Like,
has over
for
2
instance-
million.
And then
She
we
has
got
over
to
2
know finally that she
That's
has
what
a
she's
baby.
saying, that, and this is her opinion.
It doesn't
and-
make it a stunt.
No, this is her opinion. She says that,
Because it's
look,
true.
well, she says that, why didn't she?
was-
But
it
this is
wasn't
professionally planned.
strategically
What you
planned.
read, there, it
No,
wasn't
did you
strategically
understand what
planned.
she said? It can be professionally planned or can be done by an amateur. An amateur is not a professional. An amateur is a regular person.
So Nadia Boy is amateur.
I'm not saying she's an amateur, but what I'm saying is,
Please,
and what
Kobby
I'm,
J,
and
stop,
please,
stop.
you guys watch how you're saying it, because I actually
never
like, I
understand
love
it.
Nadia. Okay, like she's actually family to me. So don't make it seem like I'm saying something bad. What I'm saying is, if we all knew from day one that she had 4 kids, her post that Mother's Day wouldn't have gone viral. That post went viral because we were all shocked. Like, wow, oh my God. When did she have these kids? How? Like, where? How does she look so great?
But then again, we've all agreed that, you know, the stance shouldn't be something that is, you know, always negative.
Exactly.
And, you know, it's for the eyeballs.
Sure.
I'm sure that, again, for lack of a better example, let's use a Nadia example. I'm sure that when Nadia was posting this, she was like, oh, I'm sure a lot of people will be surprised.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it's to some extent, you know, we should get attention. So
To get
To me,
attention.
I will never understand.
It's
this.
not.
And
Probably she's just letting it out. She wants people to know that, yeah, I have kids.
okay, let's move away from
It's a
Nadia's
false
example.
story. Yeah. When it's a
So
false
for
story, it
you,
makes it stunt.
A stunt
Sometimes
is a
might
false
be
story.
playing, because recently I made a post with Patapa. I had a picture of Patapa and I was like, Patapa is a twin brother. Me and media grow, but people will be like, what is this guy saying? We've been super ready to listen to that. That could be a stunt. Meanwhile, it wasn't a plan thing, I just posted it. But for her to say, Nadia got lost and then came back
With a child is a
and
stunt.
say, no, I mean,
So you don't understand.
First of all, I didn't say she got lost. That's number
No,
one.
I'm only-
That wasn't
Like,
my
she was-
wording.
oh, like, she didn't show
All I'm
us.
saying was
So
that
she
we
went-
weren't seeing her
seeing her.
post every day. We weren't seeing her at events every day. And
So
then
let's
boom,
not
on
limit
Mother's
the
Day, she
conversation
posted
to
that.
Nadia.
Sure,
Let's
sure,
open
sure.
the
Mzgee,
conversation.
I think that you said, I mean, from the definition that it should be well calculated and planned. Now, example is even when Dishay. For me, anytime when Dishay comes out with the music and there's no any controversy around, it doesn't sell. That's my observation. Anytime it comes with the music and it has controversy, and that's something that Rough Town Records have sat down to plan. And even with Shatawale, and if that is doing war for him, good enough. But for me, you have to be calculated about it, because it can sway you off.
But the point is that how long can you do this?
Of course.
It's about staying long. It's not
But
about just...
like,
You
for
can't-
the example
you
he
can't
just
always
gave,
do-
but the example he just gave with Wendy Shea, they've been doing it for how
Yeah.
long now?
But no, but
even
how
from the
long
days
would-
of Ebony, we had.
But how
Can I
long?
ask a question? Is her music actually good though? Like without the controversy, is it actually good music?
Good.
Exactly, right? But you said that even though her music is good, it doesn't sell unless there's controversy. You know why? Because the people are too busy.
They are used to-
They're too busy. We have so much going on. Everything is so saturated. The world has become one place now, no matter where you are, that you have to grasp our attention. And in order to grasp our attention, you need 5 seconds. In 5 seconds of her music, I'm not gonna know that it's good. So when that controversy comes out and I search her up, then I listen to the song and I'm like, oh snap, like this girl is actually good. So that goes back to publicity stunts don't have to always be negative. It doesn't mean anything. But
So-
as an entertainer, it is vital and it is what helps you to stay relevant. If you want to be relevant, especially whether you want to be relevant for 10, 15, 20 years, whatever it is, you have to do publicity stunts. But Sarkodie got married. We didn't even know Sarkodie had a girlfriend, let alone a fiance. But when
That's
he
a
got
lie.
married,
That's a lie, because
It was-
everyone,
it was
everyone
everywhere.
knew where.
I mean, that
It was
I
everywhere.
mean,
I
Saka
I
was
mean,
tied to
you
the
knew,
I knew about it.
you knew about it because you're close to them, or it was.
No.
It
But
was
we knew there was a
worldwide
Tracy
news.
that he
Most
had
of us.
grown up with, you know. We knew there was
Yeah.
a
So
Tracy.
this was worldwide news before they got married.
Well,
they were
yeah,
putting
we
out
knew
the
there was
stuff.
some Tracy.
Because you guys
Mzgee.
live in Ghana, you know. But for his fans, us that are his fans, that we don't live here, we had no idea. It was like, wow, oh my God, like you had to
Then
look it up to find information about it.
No. Because it was everywhere. It
If
was
you know
consistent.
Sarkodie very much, we know say he had.
No, but to some extent, Sarkodie was not taking Tracy everywhere back then. She was not always by him, you know, to performances like we see now. So you can get the idea of, you know.
So how did you know?
You know, the lady was like Ghana.
Because I work with the media,
And
so
you like him
knew,
too?
we knew. Not necessarily. We knew that there was some Tracy that helped him back in the day, blah, 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 because this was news that was, you know, here in Ghana. But like she said, if you're outside the country,
The thing is, I have fans outside. They are not living here, but they know everything about me. So if you're a fan of Sarkodie,
are you assuming or
No, I'm not-
are you
no,
assuming or you
but
know
this,
for a fact?
Oh, this is something.
Open.
Open.
I mean, it's open.
You have to know. Because you feel me, I also
Your fans only know what you put out,
What you put out is true.
which is what you put
It's
on
a
your
lie.
social media or
No.
what
It's a
may
lie.
be people close to you.
Oh, no. This
It's a
one,
lie.
I have to disagree with you because
It's a
they
lie.
only know what you put out there.
I don't put most of my stuff outside, but my people
No,
know.
but this life, if you don't tell me like what you do, I wouldn't know
So
what
who
you
tell
do.
you?
But Mzgee, I think that the conversation should be around, if you're going to bring out a stunt, is it going to help them negatively?
That's what we're
positively?
saying, that this is supposed to be something that should be accommodated if it's going to help a brand. And you guys have, you know, to some extent said the same thing that...
I mean, for me, if you're going to do it, it shouldn't just be like
Negative.
your brand or like negative all the time. You understand? It should,
But what's the definition of negative? I asked Fameye initially, I think he was not able to tell me. What's the definition of negative?
the negative is coming out with a stunt, then later we find out that that was false. It was irrelevant.
Irrelevant
understand?
how?
As in, say, example, cry then. Like when they say bullets,
Bullets.
I mean, going to
Were in
sleep
bed
and
or
the boy
something, and
were in
it
bed
was-
and
it
later
was
came
us.
out that,
It
and you
was-
see Ghanaians were insulting them.
And it was
And for me, you make your fans get very disappointed in you.
it's true.
You understand?
Can you say what it was? Because maybe somebody watching doesn't know. Because I
Mzgee.
have no
There
idea
was a
what you're
video, there was
talking
an
about.
audio that's supposed, you know, sounded as though they were in bed and somebody had caught them in bed.
It went, I mean, it
you
went,
know,
it went
Bullet's
viral. And the
girlfriend
next
or wife.
day,
They
just drop a song.
So,
or something.
has anybody been in a bedroom with Wendy Shay and Bullet sitting on this panel? So whether in fact they are sleeping together or not, none of us know that as
But
a
they came to tell us
fact.
that it was a stunt.
Okay, it came to that it was a stunt, but it doesn't mean that they are not sleeping
No,
together.
but how many?
And it
how
doesn't
many
mean
years
that they
you
are
going to feed on
sleeping
stunt? How
together.
many years are you going to feed on stunt?
That's the
So
thing.
every day you're going to feed on
No,
stunt.
but
Every
if
day
it's
stunt.
working
No.
for you, I don't think you have to stop.
No,
It's
you,
working
you
for
can't
Ali.
keep
Can
doing
we
it. You
use,
get tired
can
of
we
it.
use an example from
Because when you do
Nigeria?
that-
Is Nigeria close enough?
Sure.
Okay, so there's an artist called Naira
Naira.
Thank you. So he did the song about Yahoo,
I'm
right?
I'm a Yahoo boy.
Which the song is actually a joke. Like, he wasn't being serious or trying to hurt it. The song was actually a joke. He's from London. He gets to Nigeria. He's arrested for the song. He's in fact searched, and in fact that they do find incriminating evidence that he is in fact a Yahoo boy, and he gets arrested, right? Which is, this is, I think, horrible news, I would think. I mean, artists being arrested for fraud, it's such a negative impact on Nigeria. But the boy's videos are skyrocketing. He went from like 300,000 followers to right now I think he's almost at 800,000 followers. This is the span of, this has been going on, what, 2-3 weeks? You could say it's negative news, but let's be real, right now, it's your life. When you're in entertainment business, your life online is what's important.
No, but
when you hold on a second, when you have 800,000 followers on Instagram, you can get contracts. You can do nothing,
But
not
after-
have a
after-
job.
after the-
Let me finish. Let me make my point.
How often are you going to
Let
write
me
on
make my point. Let me make
Just
my
relax,
point. My
relax.
point is, the boy has 800K followers. He can decide right now never to make music, or at least for now, not make music. He is still gonna get companies to pay him to sit at home and do nothing but post their stuff on social media. So this whole negative
Even
thing,
after he's been to prison.
No,
Yes.
no, it doesn't work in Africa like that. We're
because
not in America.
as a company, what you're looking at, what are you looking at? Do you care what he really does? You're looking at people seeing your stuff.
It's a lie.
And this guy's page has so much engagement.
It doesn't happen in
Not-
Africa.
not-
Let me tell you
It
something.
does
Not
happen in
all
Africa.
No, let me tell you something.
No.
It does happen in Africa.
You remember
That's
just the end of
1%. 1%.
Champions League, right? The lady who just,
Yes, she's sued, right? I think so.
with few minutes.
Oh, what
I
are we
mean,
talking about that we're in Ghana? We're in Africa, we go talk about African news.
So now they are not in
the
America.
Yebeka African
And
news.
these are the-
America finesse me American news.
Patrol,
Yebeka
and the other
African
African
news.
news.
Yebeka
speak the truth.
Yebeka Fantini Yebeka. Say to
I
me
think
American
he's
news.
giving American
You say
Yeah,
Nigeria, no.
Yebeka Africa. You say London or your Western world.
Say Nigeria, Western world. The lady's account is being blocked.
Yeah, blocked.
You understand?
Even
I'm saying that it
Myanmar
is
still in
good, but
prison.
how often are you going to ride on the stunt? You understand? They be a Mzgee,
No,
they
but
be a Mzgee.
what about if after a while you've been able to send the message that, okay, I am Kisa Gbekle, I am an actress, blah, blah, blah. I did a stunt 1, 2, 2. Now you know me. Let me show you the real deal.
Fair enough.
So that one is okay.
Yes, fair enough. You
So
know,
if
when
you
I'm
use
saying
the
that,
stunts, for instance, let me go back to this example, which is very recent, and I think a lot of people have not heard it. So yesterday, Eugene and then all of a sudden we hear that Lebanese issue with Kofi Ajolulu that we've been chasing all this while, so on the front page of the daily graphic showbiz was a stunt. Today we are hearing that. How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel? Even me as a reporter.
To me, it was not a stunt.
are you sure?
At this point, please keep what you know. People just got married, I beg you.
Oh no, but that's the past.
You know, so for some of these things, you know, you break into the industry with it, but the stigma lives with you forever.
Exactly, and it can affect you one way or the other.
But what do we care about
understand?
stigma
no,
if you can
this
turn?
is not-
If
you
you
know, she's
can
talking like
turn,
American right now.
if you
She
can.
has the American mentality.
I'm
No,
telling
I
you,
don't.
even
Can
when
I want
Ghana-
to use? I want to
Even
use a
when
certain.
our
I want to. I
culture
want to
is
use.
different from
Listen,
that of
I want to
American.
use. I want to use a certain female Ghanaian celebrity that I absolutely love. Like I love her, regardless of what anybody thinks, and that's Moesha.
Who?
Moesha. No matter what anybody
And
wants
that lady
to
is
say,
not relevant.
No,
How many people would take her serious?
Dude,
Are
how
you
many
serious?
how many
Take Moesha serious.
how many Ghanaian
How many
celebrities
people
have
take
been on
Moesha
BBC? Bruh, BCC did your research and came to Ghana and came to look for her to interview her. That is a big deal. She was relevant enough that the whole BBC wanted to interview her.
She has no respect.
You're here, you're doing the best
Are you
reporting,
serious?
legit
I'm
reporting.
serious.
BBC hasn't come to find you yet.
No, are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
No, but
Listen,
Moesha is...
point I want to make about whatever you want to say about her, negative, whatever, sis is getting her coins, sis is on fleek, sis is not stopping anytime soon, sis is climbing up like this. So no matter what anybody wants to sit back and say, whether you want to attach that negative stigma to her, whatever it is, she's still progressing. And that's how a real...
you are saying Moesha. I think that recently people of Equiapim came to, I mean, they were talking about Equiapim Polo. The fact that she's using their names to do blah, 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 blah.
But she's getting dues.
But the fact is that...
Day in, day out. And
Yes,
that's
you get
somebody
it.
who is also, you know, dwelling in stunts. She takes her camera, she says whatever she wants to say, go and check her following.
She changed her outfit. I was at the VGMAs. I was standing there. She changed her outfit on the red carpet.
See.
But that's my point. Is
See,
is it
your
that we
point,
are
fine, you get the manual right. But for me, let's look at it in a
So
bigger
your
picture.
problem is
you
not sure
made
that-
a comment. You made a
Let's look
comment
at it in a
earlier
bigger
about
picture.
Obrafo and all these other old artists, and no shade or no disrespect to any old. I'm not mentioning any name specifically. Where are the coins? Where are their residual income? Where is their residual income? They don't have it. That's
Sure.
because they did not participate in things like this.
And that's a big lie. Let me tell you. The fact that Obrafo is not probably showing off mansions or Range Rover doesn't mean that he's not okay.
I don't know. I didn't mention
understand?
Obrafo's name. Well, you mentioned it.
Oh,
I
but
didn't
you
say
said the
rele-
OGs, and that's the
said
name I mentioned
OGs.
earlier.
I didn't. You mentioned that
no,
name.
but he's
I didn't
part of the
mention the
OGs.
name. Okay, I don't
For
know
me,
anything about
if you want to
him.
be well respected in the industry, have that longevity, come on.
So
You
your
shouldn't be
problem
always
is
riding-
cultural.
And then,
Yes,
like,
coach, I mean-
quality, you know, quality brands
Yes.
will come after you. A brand like,
Oh,
let's say like
sweet brands.
UB hair, whatever. Let's look at Jackie up here. You can see the brands that are going for Jackie, you know.
Thank you.
So let's just, you know, I'm not talking against anybody, but let's look at bigger
But how many
brands.
Jackies can we have?
We can only have one Jackie.
Exactly.
But I'm talking, you know, this thing we are doing, the young ones are watching us. I want us to impart something. I don't know, because I'm doing the business of entertainment, which is like, you know, talking about business and then impacting the you know, the young ones. I'm always being positive now, you know. I think you have to impart something positive.
Mzgee,
Agreed.
let's
I
go through the
definitely
process.
agree.
You
No,
know,
but
we are in an
impacting
environment
something
where
positive doesn't mean that you pull a stance and it's always supposed to be negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I keep asking you, some people have tried the traditional media, tried social media, still are not getting the responses that they want. And so for somebody like Fameye, he was lucky he did social media before he got some response. So for him, if he never got that response on social media and he decided to go stand by circle, maybe on the Nkrumah statue and start playing there, he will get the attention he needs.
But do you know that those
But it
people,
would have been a strategic, planned out thing that, look, Ghanaians will give me the attention I need and ask, what do you finally want from us? And then he would have been a star.
let me tell you something. You know, when you do, let's say you're going nude, let's say a lady going nude.
So you're constantly talking about the negative aspect.
Yes, it's a negative aspect I'm
No, but
talking about.
can't we have a positive stance that will get
You know,
us the balls?
it doesn't really go
the
far
eyeballs.
when it is positive.
No,
very,
you can
very
do
positive.
positive. You can do
It doesn't
positive
really, you know,
stunts
it's
and it
only
can go
bad
far.
that sells. You know that.
You can do
bad
positive.
can go very far, but it cuts very short.
Didn't Yvonne Nelson and a bunch of other celebrities come together to clean up Ghana, clean up the gutters?
and that's
But
a
what,
stunt.
it wasn't a stunt.
I'm not saying that it was a stunt, but it's a good action that they did that like helped out, and that's a good thing.
No, but
You are still
this
having
one is
the-
a stunt.
the American mentality.
Sunni America, what the America is
Americano.
So now we know my European
No, you
example.
see,
So
now-
who my
now-
European
now- now
example?
when
America,
every-
me too,
now when
America,
every
America.
young-
Sorry, who my European
now when-
examples?
Every young girl is
Now,
coming. They want to get
yes,
naked.
now when every
no.
young, no, Miss you. Now when every young, I mean, actress or model come out, you want to just be naked.
Naked.
People talk about it.
Because you will definitely blog about
So
it. That's
no,
why.
no.
No,
Let's
not all
discourage that.
bloggers post that.
Come on.
Well, if you won't post, another blogger will
And-
post.
and you know-
See, I've seen bloggers, and this is no disrespect to anybody who's doing their job, say, oh, give it me 360, shake it for me, and then they are shaking, they are wriggling. Go and check the number of views
Exactly,
on
my
those videos.
point.
And for maybe somebody
Mzgee.
like Yazzi who will say, oh, shake it for me, say, please, I don't do that. Yeah. They'll say, you are so rude, and blah, 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 blah. So I think the bloggers and, you know, the websites also get these people
And
to
let's
trend.
be real. You know, everybody gets excited when Ghana artists get you know, when they get nominated for International BET Award. So we could sit here and we can say, oh, it's about Ghana, it's about Ghana, it's about Ghana. But is it really about Ghana? Because, like, I had no choice. I was taken to America by my parents. I didn't want to. And as soon as I was old enough, I'm here. I live here. I have a place here. I brought my son, who was born in America, whose dad isn't even Ghanaian, and we live here because I'm a proud Ghanaian. I love my culture. I want to be here. I want to be affiliated here. This is me. But in my opinion, most Ghanaians that I meet here, everybody wants to know they want to go on the outside. So let's be real. Are we sitting here, Ghana, Ghana?
But that's
at the end of the day, a lot of things, hold on, let me finish. A lot of things that we do care about the outside world. And as celebrities, being relevant in the outside world is also going to give you more coins. It's going to give you more money.
Fameye,
so you can't be a celebrity and restrict yourself to Ghana norms.
What are you going to say?
Now, if it is positive, fine. But a lot of our Ghanaians are doing more of the negative. Now, when you go on the Google platform, if let's say BET want to nominate you or any other platform wants to invite you, they go, they visit Google, they do research about you. So if they visit your Google, they click your name, Mzgee, this Fameye, this bad, negative, always bad stunts, it's going to affect you.
But I know say the same negative
BBC Googled Moesha Budong and they flew. They took their best Anna and flew to Ghana to interview her. So you can't say the negative is always.
Say that.
It's how you spin your negative. You know, news is news.
You have nothing to say.
News is news. It's how you spin it.
I'm sure you know that negative news also sells.
It sells very much. But you have to keep doing the negative.
Yes, if you start with the negative,
if you start with the negative, you know, I want to tell you something. When I started as Kisa Gbekle, I was going nude.
You were showing your things.
Those days, 2013, 2014. I mean, I was Deborah can testify. Papa. Every day like this, every day like that. Oh, I was everywhere. You know, I wasn't having money, nothing. Sometimes I can be
because you probably didn't have the right team around you to turn that fame into money. And that is what the problem in Ghana entertainment. It's why our Ghana entertainers, you gotta have the right management to flip your story.
It's not about the money. Wait.
You just said you didn't have money to...
No, but it wasn't about the money.
Americana, relax, don't rush.
So when I was doing all those things, when I stopped, that was it. Kisa went down.
Yes.
But maybe you didn't make substance out of that.
I was still working. I was shooting movies. I was producing.
Now you're giving them that this is who you are. You're nude. So now if you are not showing them...
They are not interested.
They don't even mind you
so
again.
it means now they are loving a new person.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's taking time for them
and
to...
yes,
so
now, even for them to accept the new
something that is like nude, they'll be like, but why are you posting it? Why are you doing this? They've forgotten the nude Kisa.
And it took you years. It took you time to even build that.
I'm telling you, and I'm still trying to build it.
But you see, this new Kisa, if you would have done it right after that, it would have went up because it would have been like, isn't it that girl that's always naked? Hey, now today she's talking about business. It still would have went up. But at that time, you weren't thinking to do that. That's why you went down and not up. So it goes back to what I was saying. I mean, it's all about.
Don't mind them, Yazzi.
Charlie,
you're used to it.
I be strong, fancy girl. Come on. Say yes. You were DSTV on your piano better fantasy. So them the first film know what I see.
Don't mind them. It's not even a cheap program. It's not a fantasy program. Don't mind them. I mean, you have the last say. So you're saying that.
I was saying, if the negative things are working for you and you're making money, because you want to survive. If you have been polo, who are they so far? Problem day. But I can see she's always progressing, and she's cool with that. People are still following her, commenting on her posts. So
she's getting deals and all that.
And I think if it's working for you, they don't stop.
But it is not all the big companies that will come for.
Well,
she doesn't care about that.
Wait, let me tell you
she's
something.
Okay
recently,
with what she's doing.
I had a deal. Let me just mention it. Swift Wheels in Ghana is coming. It's like Uber. This deal, they didn't see all those nude pictures. They are in love with the new Kisa. I've signed a deal already, and it's running. Now they went on. They went very huge one. It's coming to next one. We are launching this deal. Late one day, I don't know what happened to me. The man is on my WhatsApp. I went to Google to pick the old picture, and I posted it. He was like, "Hold on, is that you?" I said yes, but it's old, 2030. He said, "Okay, hold on." He went on Google, picked all the old pictures, sent them to me. I'm like, I'm disappointed. And other directors are like, we have to take you off the deal. And I'm like,
that's
okay.
A case study. Perfect one.
Yes, and I told the man that, but we had signed this already. The deal is running from March, even though like we've not launched. He said, I am sorry, but I have to take you off because other people are saying you don't deserve this brand because it's a big brand. My sister, I was looking for Google. How am I going to do this thing? I want to take it off.
Forever and ever.
So no, it's not there forever and ever.
It's there forever.
Because you can actually pay someone to alter your entire online
no, but
file.
wait,
there are people whose jobs you can be erased online.
Has posted something.
Yeah.
Amaya Deborah has carried.
Now you go around.
Are you going to beg all the bloggers
No,
to take you
actually, there are people that their job is to, let's say I wanted to look like a pastor online. You can hire somebody that can put that out there online.
Another money you're going to invest in.
And so it's the same way you can actually pay. You can actually pay someone to delete all of those things. And actually, you can contact Instagram if, let's just say, amayaldebra.com had it. I mean, Amayal Instagram had posted your picture and you didn't want it there. You can actually contact Instagram and let. But it doesn't matter. But you can still undo it.
We have over 20 bloggers.
And that's how we end the conversation. Time will permit us to speak some more on this. People have shared their personal experiences here on G Sport. Others have said things that they won't do just to remain relevant. I don't know about you watching at home, whether you enjoy, as you know, the stunts, the negative ones, or whether you think that the positive is all you need. Will you buy from them if all they put out there is some goodies, motivational speeches and blah, 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 whilst they're doing otherwise? We don't know. Continue the conversation in your home. I had Yazzi, who is the CEO of Sugar Coated, and also Kyei of KobbyCheyNews.com. Then Kisa Gbekle of, she's an actress. She has a new show. It's the business of entertainment with Kisa Gbekle. And then Fameye, who is a musician. He has a new song. It's fairly a remix of the Nothing I Get song with Medical Article 1 and Kwame Eugene. You should find it. But we are signing out with a song from Fameye, since he's the only musician here. Let's take advantage of that. My name is Mzgee. Thanks to the producers and the entire crew. Thanks to Furniture City for having us. You can reach Furniture City if you want the set on 0244 21 333 or 054 031 4948 is your home of quality furniture.